Hi everyone, it's Michelle with makingmemorieswithmichelle.com, and today I'm trying something new. I normally craft live over on my Facebook channel, which is Making Memories with Michelle Z. But today I thought, well, you know what? Let's give it a try out here on YouTube. So if you're out there, give me a shout, give me a thumbs up, say hello. It'd be great to hear from you. I am in between homes right now, and my craft studio has turned into basically a 3 foot by 3 foot table. So I used to have this huge, massive craft space, and now I've got this teeny tiny one. And it's really, I'm just waiting to move into my new home, and it's taking a little bit of time. But out on my Facebook channel this week, I issued a card sketch challenge. Now, that information can be found down below if you want to participate. And yesterday, my son brought over my Christmas present. Things were delayed this year, and so it took a little bit longer than we're used to. And he got me this awesome kit from Simon Says Stamp, and it's the Snowflake Season kit, and it came with a huge stamp set and an embossing folder, some designer series paper. It was really amazing. And then I got some cardstock in lavender, doll pink, sea glass. And so I thought, you know what? I wanted to use this beautiful, beautiful kit to demonstrate my card sketch. So this is the one that I made today to go with that card sketch. And I used the Simon Says stamp, and I also used some AC cardstock 12 by 12 in, I believe it's called Pebble, or maybe it's Stone. I will take a look and let you know. Anyways, down here, and then I opened it up, and I used this big stamp from the Simon Says stamp set, and then the greeting as well. So let's get started. I have some things that are pre-cut just for ease of crafting. And now I have a 4¼ by 11 piece of that lavender cardstock, and I scored it at 5½. I'm just going to make that crease right there. And then for the inside, I have a piece. This is Stampin' Up. It's discontinued, but it's their thick Whisper White cardstock. I know they've replaced it with something, but I'm not sure what it was. This was just in my stash. And then a piece of Stampin' Up's basic gray cardstock. Now I'm going to mount those on there, but first I want to stamp it. So I have my Stamparatus. If you have a precision stamping machine, go ahead and use that. Now I'm going to grab my basic gray ink, and I'm going to ink up that stamp. I've already got it positioned where I want it to be. Okay, this is a really nice stamp. I'm just turning that over, inking it up, and then I'm going to stamp it off one time on my grid paper. Then I'm going to come over here and place this here, and I have a magnet. Now I'm going to stamp that snowflake again. I just didn't want it to be so dark. And isn't that beautiful? Oh, whoops, I absolutely love it. So that's all I need for that. Move that out of the way. Close this up. Next, I have Highland Heather, and I'm going to stamp a greeting. And because it's photopolymer, I have a piercing mat here, Highland Heather, and my stamp says, "Snow glad we're friends." Isn't that cute? I just love it. Little play on words. And I haven't used this stamp set before. You've got to see this. It's huge. Come down here. Look at this. Isn't this neat? I mean, look at all these snowflakes. Here's the one we used as the background stamp, and then lots and lots of sentiments and different snowflakes. I'm really going to be working with this week. It's so cute. And, you know, it may feel like it's January 87th already. It really does. I can't believe. And this is just a scratch piece of paper I'm going to stamp off on, okay? Beautiful, clear images, very nice photopolymer stamps here. Okay, and line it up. And to let that paper soak in, we can say Michelle is great, Michelle is great, Michelle is great 3 times. It always works. All right, set that aside. Now, again, this is 4 by 5 1/4. So this is 4 1/8 by 5 and by 3 7/8. Yesterday, I think it was yesterday, I had a tip over on my Facebook page about this silicone craft mat. I absolutely love it, and it's keeping my table clear. I'll have a link to that below. I just got mine on Amazon, super cheap, super nice, and you know, there's 4 in a pack, I think, and just rinse them off. I've got one in the sink over there right now because I got glitter all over it making the earlier card. Oops. Let's get that. There's only 1/8 of an inch margin on that. Okay. And if you've been crafting with me lately, you will know that I've been extremely frustrated with some of my adhesives. So the Simon Says kit that came yesterday came with this craft tacky glue. I hadn't used it until today, and I have to tell you, I really, really like it. It has this really small, fine tip nozzle, and it's thicker than what I'd been using before, the Tombow liquid glue. So it's thicker, it doesn't go all over. If you've been crafting with me the last few years, you will know I cannot stand how it feels to get glue on my hands. It's a texture thing. But so far so good. You will want to remove the little styrofoam inside. You know, when you open it up, they've got the cover on the inside. I didn't know that, so I'm like shaking it, trying to do it. And then I thought, oh, maybe there's something inside that's preventing the glue from coming out. And then it exploded all over. But I had my craft mat down. It was fine. Okay, now I have a piece here that measures 2 by 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of this beautiful cardstock. It's really like thin cardstock. It's not like thin paper. It's beautiful. And that came in the kit as well. I want to show you. These are beautiful. So there were 12 6 by 6 pieces of paper these are Whimsy Stamps designer paper. And they were really pretty. You'll notice I cut some of that down. So that's the piece that I used for this card earlier. And it's just so pretty. You know, it's still January. Most of the country is already or still in winter. There's kind of a glossy sheen to this. It makes it really nice. And this is, again, really much thicker than I imagined it was going to be. So I really like it. So lots of winter, and it doesn't have to be winter. You could use that, you know, Valentine's. Anyways, I was very, very pleased. I had not received anything from this company before. And again, I like to practice with some kits because the kits give me kind of a sample, a taste of what these are. So I was very, very happy. This kit also came with this embossing folder that I haven't used yet. This is the Filigree Snowflakes by Simon Says Stamp, and it feels super thick, like a 3D type embossing folder. And it came with a beautiful snowflake die this snowflake die is pretty awesome. We're going to use that in a minute. Okay, but for now, so this again is 2 inches, and I just cut 1/8 of an inch off. So this is 1 7/8 by, I believe, 5 3/8. And if you would like to come take part in my card sketch challenge, the link is down below. It's over on my Facebook page. Post a picture of what you've been making. I know it's been up since Monday, and I've got a few ladies who've already done some very nice samples. You should pop out there and take a look. And again, you're welcome to participate and show me what you're doing as well. So I'm just going to put this right on my card front like this. This is a super simple sketch, kind of to get us back into crafting. Maybe we took the holidays off, or maybe we were so busy focused on creating something for everybody else this Christmas. Now it's time for us. And it's just nice to get back in the studio after a hectic holiday and just carve out some me time. Okay, I'm gonna take my bone folder and just make sure, make sure that's there, like that. Okay. And now, in that kit, there came this piece of iridescent paper. It was an 8.5 by 11, and I cut a 3-inch strip. And I'm going to use this snowflake die that came in the kit. It's nice and thick. I really love, I just need one. I don't need a whole bunch of snowflakes, so this is perfect. And then I have my die cutting machine. My die cutting machine is the new one from Stampin' Up. Okay, but you can use whatever you like. But if you are using this one, I want to give you a little tip. Okay, this is very thick, and I was using just the sandwich that is supposed to be used for the dies. You know, you have your plate, and then you have your second, right, your thin die adapter, and then your cutting plates. And it wasn't cutting all the way through. So I just grabbed, I thought I did. Well, I'm going to go grab, hold on. I must have put it away. All right, so all I did was take a piece of this really pretty cardstock. Let's grab that one, okay? Doesn't matter. And I'm just gonna make a thin shim. Really, this is as thin a shim as you need. And I'm just going to set it right down here between layers 1 and 2. So we're gonna call it layer 1A. And then I'm going to put my pretty iridescent cardstock down here. And if I can do this on a 3-foot, sorry, the silicone mat is slipping around. If I can do this on a 3-foot by 3-foot table, you know, we don't need a lot of space to craft as long as we are organized and know what's going on. I've got my laptop here, and I've got a scanner here. It's a little bit tight, but I can do it. All right, now I ran it through twice just to make sure that I got all the pieces. And I'm going to take this off and just kind of pop it out. And it's so pretty. Can you see how pretty that is? It almost looks like, like apothecary glass. Put that down. And I'm just gonna very carefully, it's delicate, but this is nice thick cardstock, so don't be afraid. It'd be pretty on silver foil. It would be pretty, you know, acetate or vellum. Ooh, some vellum would be gorgeous. I think I have some. I might have to play with that this week. All right. All right. So that popped right out of there. And now I have my little tool over here, and I'm just going to go through and pop out all of these pieces quickly. They all cut, but they just need a little reminder that they're not supposed to be in there. Okay, and you can leave them if you like. I do like the lacy, intricate look. They are snowflakes after all. They should look very intricate. Okay. Again, I know some of you are watching and it's really great to see you today. I'm not familiar at all with this YouTube platform. I saw somebody gave me a message and I didn't see it, so I'll go back and review them when I'm done, okay? Oh, there's Janine. Hi, Janine. Good to see you, my friend. Almost done. I'm being really careful because I don't want to tear it. Oop, I missed one. Okay. You know, I got ready, I had the camera set up, I had everything ready to go, and I'm directly, the room I'm using is directly over my boyfriend's garage, and he starts running power tools just as I start. Okay, so I'm going to take my pokey tool, and I'm going to take the handle here, and we don't have to pull, okay? I don't want you to pull it, but I want you to really just kind of round the edges of your snowflake. It is a sturdy metallic cardstock, so it's going to hold your shape. You know, sometimes when we're curling cardstock, to turn it, we pull, and I really think that you would be so sad if it broke. So this is round, and it's just going to round up those corners, and then I've got my tacky glue again. I'm not using any dimensionals on this, just glue. Okay, and just right in the center. I'm really liking this glue a lot. Okay, so here, I'm just gonna put this down. Now, you know, if you're putting that in an envelope or something, and it will relax a little bit. All right, now, whew, how are we doing? On the card I made this morning, you will notice that I have some glitter. The card sketch I had some circles or stars or something around the focal point center. And so in the card kit, I got this Simon Says Stamp unicorn confetti. Now, I have to admit, I'm not a big confetti person because I hate making a mess, okay? But I thought, what the heck, I would try it. And it's beautiful, okay? It's big, it's soft, it's not metallic. It feels like powder. Big pieces, nice iridescent color. And I did use it. I put down some dots of this craft tacky glue right here, and then I just kind of followed the outline here, and I sprinkled some, okay, I poured a whole lot of the glitter on it, and it was really tremendous, and I loved it, except it's so very dry and so very staticky, and I had it on my silicone mat. Again, you know, glitter, it's the bane of our existence. We love it. We have this love-hate relationship with it. So I decided I wasn't going to do it this time because, again, you know, the 3 dogs are probably covered in it, and I'm wearing it. So I have some of these elegant faceted dots. These are leftover from a project I used with some Stampin' Up! Stuff earlier this year. And so I'm going to take these. And should I use, oh yeah, I'm going to use the white to make it stand out. I'm just using the tip of my pokey tool here. And I'm going to use these. And I'm just following around, okay, creating that half moon circle. And let's take one here, one of these smaller ones. And on this one, I'm going to put it right in the center here. Oh, I like that very much. Okay. So 2 different cards using the same sketch. Similar, but a little different. And then on the inside, snow glad we're friends and winter greetings. Thanks for joining me today. I really appreciate it. You can follow me over on Facebook at Making Memories with Michelle. My blog is makingmemorieswithmichelle.com. My Facebook page is Making Memories with Michelle Z. Be sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and all products that I make right here will be found down below. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me, and I'd love to chat with you. And watch very carefully, because there is a new subscription club starting with me on March 2nd, 2021. Hashtag ready, set, 3, 2, 1. I'm looking forward to crafting with you again, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye.